Greetings, readers. If you're watching this, then we have funded Is It a Plane? Yes. I have to admit this has been a bit of a nail-biting roller coaster. My first Kickstarter, I love to call it, was a little bit kickstarting in easy mode. It's generally not typical that you kickstart a game that has over 10 years of history, that game had as a homebrew in various forms. This game, however, I came up with during the Kickstarter, as I love to call, wrote in a month, ran a few games with one single group for a few months, ran one public game and then left. It has only actually been publicly promoted and tested since January. So considering that very small history, the amount of funding that I've had from the sheer number of people and from all over the world has been massive. It has not made as much as I'd the core, but I think mainly that is because the pledges were set a lot lower because this is just one book versus the free. And again, it doesn't have that massive history to encourage people to put in large amounts. In hindsight, I probably would have dropped the budget a bit and knocked some of the higher pledges down. But either way, we made it, and this is all learning to come back and do following Kickstarters even better. So thank you everyone for helping me out with that learning process and also helping me be able to make this game. I'm very, very excited about it, as you can likely tell from my posts and from this video if you're watching it. It really is a unique game mechanic for role-playing games. I mean, it exists a lot for board games, but it really is kind of crossing the margins there and showing people that there are many ways you can do role-play. There are plenty of games that do that, and I think it's good to have something else that does it in a different way. So thank you for allowing this to become possible. I want to give some other more specific thank yous. So thank you to Joe Down and Jesse Watts and Nathan Lunt, who have put up with a long time of living with me, not just through the stress and promotion of trying to get a game ready to kickstart in like 5 months, which probably in hindsight was a bit insane. That was following a year of developing I Love the Core and getting that ready and putting up with all the stress there. I literally finished I Love the Core in December and then proceeded with this in January. So yeah, they've had to put up with a lot, and I thank them for their advice, their support, and generally putting up with my madness, my enthusiasm, and my stress and occasional anxiety. So thank you to them. Thank you again to Joe Down, but also to Nick Doran, Hafsa Qureshi, Damien Jones and Robert Reynolds, my amazing promotion team who utterly blitzed it at the UK Games Expo this year and have been really, really having fun promoting the game, and I know have got me quite a few backers for this project. I wouldn't have done it, got those people without them, because I was busy running I Love the Core games, not really having much time to promote Is It a Plane. So thank you to them for doing that, and also to Joe and Damien again for running quite a few games for me, including at the launch party, and helping give that some extra interest and being very professional. Thank you to Jane Winter and Niall Prince for being amazing, not just proofreaders but actually editors. They have not been afraid to make suggestions, to suggest that other things should go in different places, to change bits of text. They have been fantastic and very, very efficient. The book is text is not entirely done because obviously I've got just a few little bits to add from recent playtesting and feedback, and also for back text, but it is mostly done, and I'm confident that won't take much longer to get that Doodle doc lined out so I can get started on design work. So thank you to them. Another thank you to Jane Winter, but also to Richard Munn, Catherine Walker-Knight, Natasha Tyler Mitchell and Anthony Tyler for giving me Kickstarter draft page feedback and helping me to kind of iron that out. It was ripped less to pieces than I would call, but still there was a degree of putting it back together a few times, and I thank them for that. Thank you to Sam and Dom who are at Geek Retreat Birmingham, and to Vince who runs Asgard Games in Walsall, because these three people have allowed me to run my games in their shops and cafe in the case of Geek Retreat, but a bit of both. And really kind of providing a home for me and for Psychic Cactus Games, not just for Is It a Plane but for I Love the Core, and for really supporting both brands and the general Psychic Cactus Games brand as well. They've put in a lot to this Kickstarter as well, but they've also been really enthusing about the game to people and letting me run games in their venues, so I am really appreciative of them. Thank you to Richard Ack, who drove me to Cardiff and back of his own volition, then organised me staying with one of his friends, Will. Thank you to Will, and thank you then to their friends who then joined in games, and also to them for coming up with the idea to go to Firestorm Games to promote. That wouldn't have happened without them. Thank you to Nathan Lunt and Marissa Montaldi and Brendan Foster for being in the Kickstarter video. Thank you to Joe for filming and editing it. And also thank you to Sean Pierce, who gathered together a playtest group and GM'd for them. And to Richard Roberts, who edited and filmed it in order to create the gameplay video, which has come up in the last few days. To be fair, that has been a lot better than what we could manage for the Kickstarter video. And I thank you to them for, I think, showing a kind of better, clearer version of the game. They have been invaluable and their enthusiasm has been immense. Thank you to everyone who's played and playtested. I'm not going to list everybody here because a lot of you on the list is going to follow anyway, but there's been a lot of people. And thank you to everyone who has helped signal boost it. Thank you to my parents, Rob and Joy Dean, and to my aunt Elaine Malkin for constant patience and support, as well as generosity, regardless of their understanding of the actual project. My dad's higher than the others, but yeah, that either way, they've been really supportive of me, including my dad's silly messages, which will besiege the Kickstarter for the rest of the project. I can assure you. If you see Rob Dean, yes, that's my dad. And thank you very much to Ruth Berry, my girlfriend, who's been a source of calm in a sea of stress. She's been amazing. And yeah, thank you to everybody who's put their faith and money into this project. I was going to list all of the backers, but there's a lot of them, so let's go through it like really fast. I haven't technically actually finished funding when I'm recording this. I've got 8 minutes. See if by the time I've gotten to the list, if the funding time is over. Let's do it. Right, okay. So thank you to... I feel like I should do this as a song almost. Oh no, I've shrunk my video window. Hang on guys, I'm really... Right. Thank you to Ross David Drummond, Snyder Man, Peter Schott, Elaine Mullen. Sorry if I got your name wrong there. Ilya Mullen, I think. I don't know. Is that Elaine misspelt? It might be Elaine misspelt. Elaine Mullen. Donald James McCallum, Damon Screwball Jones, Niall Prince, Richard Munn, Sarah Kay, Hafsa Qureshi, John Cole, The Creative Fund, Colin Farion, Duncan Thomas, Patrick Harris, Joseph Down, Anthony Guzman, Tyler Sakira, Dan Suptic, John Powell, Samtoka Publishing, Matthew Tozer, Sean Smith, Steve Gilbert, Scott Arnold, Norbert France, Diane Leibadger. Again, I apologise if I've got your name wrong. So many people from different countries. You're awesome. Sam Dentif, Joe Dawson, Dr. Popular. That's genius. Matt Hutchins, Mike Melnick, Richard Preston, Elaine Archer, Eva S., Lowry Melanen. Again, I apologise, I've entirely butchered your name. Thank you, people from all over the world, for funding this. I apologise for being terribly English. Raymond Tjak, that's a cool name. Evard Blumentars, again, I apologise if I've horribly butchered your name. Anzi Pokonen, and Anzi Pokonen, you know if I'm butchering your name, I'm sorry. Rick Gills, Jordan Shepherd, Nicholas McCreese, Duncan, simply Duncan, James Patron Bell, Ben Smith, Declan Feeney, Jonathan Woodhouse, Pip Driscoll, Guest 710033588, Alyssa Moon, Olivia Pelter, Night Sun. That's cool, I like that. Mike Hammond, Adam Stringer, good to see some, superheroes actually funding this. Aaron Wells, Vincent Arabello, Matthew Knighton, Valeria Ballerini, that's a cool name. Definitely a comic book alter ego there. Marco Sokeli. Again, I terribly apologise. Brian, Zeke Wentworth, TBP Nemo. This is when I'm showing my dyspraxia here. I can read, but give me 2 similar sounding letters and I'm going to screw up. Daniel Goncalves, I can't even see the entire name, it's so long. Daniel Goncalves Bardusco, that's a fantastic name. I've probably gotten it wrong, but it's an amazing name, sir. Victor Cardina Aloy, Solera Ladera, Stephen Swartz. That's definitely a comic book alter ego you have there. I want to know what your superhero name is. Patrice Mahmoud, Adam Crump, Philip Apostolakopoulos. I know him, so I can pronounce his name. I think. Maybe I've mispronounced his name. Maybe he'll tell me later. Ed. Simply Ed. Thank you, Ed. Damon Wilson, Vita Zoy, Anthony Tyler, Marcin, David Walker, Nick Luigi Hill, Robert Dean, the man, also known as Captain Cataclysm. You'll see him signing posts to CC constantly, that's what it means. David Miles, Sean Carman. Oh, should I also add not just Robert Dean, but Joy Dean and Elaine Malkin, who put in for that fund all themselves together. Right, where was I? Sean Carman, Oh Sung Han, Sean Duggan, Sven Anderson, Vincent Connolly of Asgard Games, thank you Vince, Jim Manchester, R. Reynolds, that's Robert Reynolds, Gordon Stephen, Christopher Wilson, Thomas Lynn Schmidt, Jacob Berg, Sam Anderson, Alaric Shapley, Alex, Thomas Wilkinson, Jan Fenord, Sam Myatt, Ian O'Neill, my goodness, there's so many backers, Jonathan Jonathan Corman, I changed your name to a different name there, James Colling, Guy Burns, Darren Williams, Alan John Griffith, Mendel, Martin Pickett, Lewis Marbley, Debbie Jackson, Frank Mitchell, Tristan Cocker, Colin Fisher, Steve Wright, Matt Tyra, Joseph Homer, Patrick Fox, Doug, Mark Crew, Trip Space Parasite. That's an incredible shipping company name. Thanks, Trip Space Parasite. Timothy Salisbury, Lee Torres, Bronny, Sam Frost. Ah, yes, this is Sam of the Amazing Geek Retreat. Thank you, Sam and Tom. Sam and Dom, not Tom. Sam and Dom, I know the names. Taj Rizwan, I think. Tal Rizwan? No, Tal Rizwan. Again, I'm sorry, I've got your name horribly wrong. You know who you are, you put in loads of money, thank you. Dickon Springate, Callum Underwood, Chris Forrest, Sean Rosk, Chirag Aznani, I think. Midnight Blue. Hero or villain, you decide. Nick Doran, William, simply William. Rick Hull, Joel Adji, Aidan Carr, Sean Sherman, Jane and Apf. This is Jane Winter and Anthony. Thank you guys. Alex Leveland, Jack Gulick. Sorry, not Jake. This is terrible. I'm butchering everyone's names. Everyone's going to hate me. Robert Willits, Steve Darlington, 15683176656. Thank you. And Natasha Tyler Mitchell, Jane Hudson. I guess 212836408, which I think is in fact Elizabeth March. Thank you, Beth. Angel Garcia Jimenez. Again, I'm pronouncing that awfully. I'm sorry. Cubist. Wow. Is he a robot who's come to, like, cubify our world? I don't know. Thank you, Cubist. I think he's using this as supervillain material. Or they. I don't know. John Breakwell. Thank you, John. CJ Bateman. Thank you, CJ. Mandy Armstrong, Michael Green, Eleanor Hewitt, Linda Bow, Shamin Khalik, Joseph Barry Shaw, Tim Knight, Bill Treadwell, Ruth Berry, Guest 18668182255, Gene Jackson, Guest 36309497768, but judging by the number, I think is in fact Alex White. Thank you, Alex. Jack Watkinson, Mackenzie Cameron, Pete, Niall O'Donnell, Mackenzie, Michael Perger, Jonathan Clark, Orko, the Orko, this is amazing. No, it is Orko, he's got his profile picture and everything, that's incredible. Thank you, Orko of Eternia, for funding this. Guest 961505923, Aaron Kempf, Jack Sparkers Barsley, sorry. Guest 205390495, no, 20539045999. I need to get your number right in case you know what your number is. I don't know. Guest 10362861113. One of these is my friend Liz. Thank you, Liz. Craig Buchanan, Thomas Glifero, Kiwi Tukoika, I think. I apologize again. Mix Clark, Werogue, Marcel Swartz, and I think just as I finish reading this, my Kickstarter has come to end of funding, so let me just see. I think that's it. Let's just refresh my page to see, did I just finish the video just as it ended? Yes, I did. Thank you very much, everyone. Let me just check that back list again, just to make sure I didn't throw in somebody else that I didn't see. Yes, that's it. Thank you to everybody. We have now, let's see, a final total of 4,554. Woo! Thank you. Right, So this afternoon I've got some more things to do. I need to like email artists, hopefully with some briefs to get them started. I then need to start emailing people if I can who've got pledge specific information I need to get. And then I'm having a week off, which my girlfriend has forbidden me to talk about work. And this is important because Kickstarters are very exhausting. You probably cannot tell right now how exhausted I am, but I am going to finish this video and go So I'll try and do some necessaries now, but it takes a few weeks for Kickstarters to gather the money together anyway, and then it usually takes a few weeks for everybody who needs to give me information to give me that information. So I'll try and get some of those balls rolling, but otherwise it means I can actually know, having done this before, that I can take a week and then relentless work. So, thank you very much. This has been a massive video. If you got all the way through this, you can enjoy my eyebrows right now, because I don't know what they're doing. Thank you. Commander Chris, away! Yes, you are backing an idiot. Thank you.